Ace Ill Production. Ace Ill Production.
What's up, baby?
What's going on?
What's up, man? We back, man. We back,
in there.
we back, man. Just like we were saying just before we came on live, and our last topic was time. Like this, I never even thought that the time would catch up with us and fuck, like shit would get in the way of our time, but it did.
Yeah.
For both of us. For me mostly. I mean, man, look.
It's wild too how just a few weeks feels like an eternity, don't it?
It does, man. And
You
it's
know?
like we got to catch up, man.
Especially when we're doing 2 a week every week.
I
Boom,
know,
boom, boom,
and
boom,
then,
boom.
and then we don't do it for a month. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But
we
here we are.
But we're doing a show August 5th.
Yep.
Run that thing, man.
Yep. We're doing a show August 5th. We coming back to you, Georgetown, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
We had so much fun in April. We're gonna come back in August.
Yep.
We got a new
2
venue
A's.
this time. Galvin's, the legendary Galvin's Bar and Grill in Georgetown. One of the best dinners you will get in Scott County. Not shitting on any other restaurant, but their menu is damn good. They have allowed the Murder Circus to stop by the back room.
Cool. We got Sean Smith, right?
Sean Smith,
Sean Smith.
William
An
McKenzie,
absolute murderer.
John Bass.
Murderers. Just a murderer's row. Just like a gang of murderers, man.
And we're gonna bring out the old jerk to host it for you one time.
This fucking jerk.
This fucking jerk.
This fucking guy.
But outside of that, looks like right after that, we're going back to back, baby. Blurred Minds, we are. The train is a rolling. September 21st. We're gonna do something we ain't never done before, but we're gonna try to do it plenty.
Y'all, you're gonna figure it out once we have it condensed into what it's gonna be. Because right now we're back and forth.
Yeah.
I just introduced something and it kind of makes sense. But yeah, we're doing something special. Hopefully that it can sustain and help others too. Other comics that need to be out there. But we're working on that. But yeah, man.
Before we get into the topic,
just
because we had spoke upon it earlier, and it has been in my mind this weekend. I traveled all weekend doing different shows, peculiar shows, Renaissance fairs, concerts. And I actually got to do a legitimate stand-up show in the process of all this. But, man, I'm proud to be here in the world of comedy. And I've never learned to appreciate my comedy brethren as I did this weekend. The plight we go through, the bullshit we deal with, and everything that we do. And the funny thing is, a lot of the stuff that I went through, which we won't get into semantics on this show, I'll save that probably for a 5-finger fiasco. But a lot of wild shit, a lot of promises that didn't get delivered, a lot of up and down, a lot of ego flares.
That happens.
And the thing is, I've always been a very low tolerance bullshit type of guy in my life. Which if something seems to be bringing me a lot of bullshit, I've been known to throw my hands up, fuck it, burn it down. I don't care, kill everybody in the room. But and
I'm going towards that.
I found out this weekend, I think. Now, of course, got a long road. Long road ahead, but I love it, man. I loved everything that didn't go right.
Yeah.
Because I realized what I knew through all of it was I'm pursuing my dream.
Mm-hmm.
And with that comfort, it was worth it just to know that this is what I said I'm gonna do, and I showed up to do it.
Yes, and all the circumstances around it may have just gotten fucked up, but you found out that, hey, I love doing comedy, man, and I'm good at it.
Right. I just learned. I just appreciate it so much, man. And like I said, I appreciate it to the point where, like, even though shit that seems spectacular one second turned out not to be so much the next. I honestly and truly didn't sweat it once.
Yeah, you can't.
I just rolled.
You can't.
I just rolled
because you never. If it's a success, if everything goes right in the way that you thought it was going to go right, great. And sometimes things go even better than you thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Right. But more often than not, they go worse than you thought they were going to be. Then that's when you go back and think, oh man, yeah, I'm doing this because I love the art of the art and the science of making people laugh.
Yeah,
especially people that came to a show to laugh, because no one ever says come to a comedy show and cry. Come to a comedy show and just stare a hole through the people that come out to a comedy show want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So if you can give them that, man, it's what it's all about. But sometimes there are circumstances that the audience don't even know about. Yeah, that happened before or after that they don't even know about, and you saw some shit that happened afterwards and before that made you realize, hey, I know this shit goes on, but I love comedy so much that I'm going to endure this and I'm going to learn from this. And I'm going to see a way to try to mitigate it. I'm not going to mitigate it every time, but I'm going to see your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see what the fuck's happening, and I'm going to accept some weird circumstances. Like sometimes you got to sleep in your car, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to sleep in your car. Look, but what are we? We're 7 minutes in. We haven't even got to the.
Oh, we just catching them up.
I know it's crazy. Yeah, we catching them up. It's a month. It's like, oh my God, there's so much I want to tell you. We just haven't.
Yeah. But my last thing I'll say on that, and we're gonna get right into it, folks.
Maybe.
Shout out, maybe. But the last on that little lovers rant that I went on.
Yeah. And I'm with you, man. I'm so with you, man. I love comedy.
Shout out, dude. For real. Big V from the fucking Nappy Roots, man.
Yeah. Big V.
Man, dude didn't know me but a couple hours and looked at me in a major way, gave me shelter as a human being.
Yes. That's what we do, man.
Water, food, and shelter. If another human being gives you one of these three things, they are making sure that you are as inhabited and lively as you can be.
Yes.
So shout out to him, man, for that. He ain't owe me shit. He don't know me from nothing. Maybe never even see the motherfucker again in my life. But I appreciate it.
And to be honest with you, he probably never. He would probably even. I'm not saying. I'm just saying he probably will. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying even if I'm a dude, the state of you. What's talking about? Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Like I said, if I never see him or speak to him again in life, man, I know that at one point in time, that dude there looked out for me, man. And that's all that matters, man. And if somehow down the road I could return the favor, I absolutely will.
But you know what? You probably already have, man. And you just don't know it. Well, and I'm not saying you get your reward, but what I'm saying is you're looking at it from a great stand, like a place of gratitude. Like, this dude helped me out.
Yeah.
I never look at it like, oh, I helped that dude out.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I never look at shit that way. Like, man, I helped that dude out, man. I do get compliments from people like, oh man, you did this for me, you did this for me, you made it easy for me to, but it's like that's what I'm supposed to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? And but it's cool that dude do what they're supposed to do anyway. When people do what they're supposed to do anyway, man, that's a win for humanity, man.
Yeah.
That's a win for humanity. That's
and,
a win.
And the
that's a
funny
win for
thing
life.
is about it, he was so cool about like, if I would have just jumped in my truck like I planned, kicked the seat back, put on a podcast, I wouldn't have tripped. I would have never thought a thing about it. I would have never felt no way about him or nothing. Like I didn't expect nothing from that man. I walked to my truck, opened it to get in there and go to sleep, and he hollered at me, said, "Hey man, you ain't gotta do that, man. I got an extra bed right here." So, nevertheless, shout out. I mean, it was cool.
Shout out to you.
Just recognizing the motherfucker doing some cool shit, man.
Yeah.
But let's get off the sappy shit. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get real.
What's the topic, man?
Is it social media?
Is it social media?
Is
it social media? Is it social media? Because is it social media?
It is.
Social media, man. Well, what we describe as as social media is basically unfettered communication.
I think it's a fair description.
It's fettered a bit.
It's fettered now more than ever. But
because if you don't have access to the vehicles to be in the know, or if you don't give a fuck about shit, it's out there. You know what? The first social media in my mind was just talking. Was this is social media. This is I'm through the medium of vocalization and you understanding what I'm grunting to you, and you know how to discern the grunts that I'm putting out. That's the first social media, man. That's social media. Like, hey, hi, or hey, fuck you,
right?
Or hey, I want that fucking thing you got, or hey, where'd you get that thing you got? That's the first social media. Social media has been around. Medium is just a conveyance. You know what I'm saying? The word media, which is it's the plural, but medium is just the thing, the vehicle, the conduit of getting out thought. So I think the first real I won't say universal, but the first thing that kind of made it a platform, if you will, is music. Music is the original medium of social media. Right?
I say and really, if you look at how social media is driven now, which I'm sure we'll get into that deeper later, but like it was where people brought it to the square. Social issues,
talking,
just relatable conversation. You know what I mean?
That's only if people knew that was a square to go to. But I'm saying, as far as communications go, it was talking, grunting, language. What we do. Like I can't speak Spanish, but those people are the talking and grunting and rolling their R's and all that stuff, and they make the people get it. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand their grunts, their rolling of their R's, or their or my hard R, or you know what I'm saying? Like like you know what I'm saying? Like with the Asian languages, they don't have hard R's or L's. And well, I guess they do. Maybe I'm generalizing. But the first social media was language. Just the first social media. But when we come back to the future, to the present, which now social media is defined as, on your phone, internet, basically. Social media is internet. It's basically the
it's basically the way we communicate.
The World Wide Web.
The
being available for any information that's coming out there at the moment, on whatever device phone, computer, laptop, desktop. There's some people still using desktops.
Yep.
Use your desktop, baby. I ain't got no. Right. However you consume your social media or your media, consume it that way. Because that's you got television, you got we skipped over television, telephone, telegraph, the printing press. We
letter.
The
alphabets, the letter was the first DM.
Yeah, the scribe, the scribeness. Scribe, that means right, but I'm saying tablets or whatever parchment paper or hieroglyphs or whatever that we skipped over. That there's so many parts of social media, but I think we conflate social media, and this may sound nihilistic, but I think it's like social hysteria. Basically, it's like whatever the next technology is what we go with. Like, oh, books. Yeah. We need to read books. Everybody needs to read books. Oh, telegraphs. Oh, we need to know what the fuck what's going on with the telegraphs. Oh, radio. We need to hear what people. Television. Oh, we need to see and hear what people are saying, and then VCR. Oh, we need to save that shit so we can go back and listen to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Beta. You know what I'm saying? Now VCR and CD hardcore hardware is nowhere. Now it's in the cloud. It's like, oh, it's there for everyone to get. Anyone can get some.
Yeah.
Anyone can get to it. However, we got away from just me and you, man.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look right now. Go anywhere for lunch or dinner, and look at the tables of people. Almost every one of them is doing this until they're eating.
Even if they're together.
They're looking at the phone. A table of people not talking to each other.
Even if they were together.
Looking at a phone. Yeah. And then when the food comes, they'll finally put it down and eat.
Yeah, they'll eat. Some of them stay on the phone.
Yeah. And I hate them the worst. Because I got one hand and I can't never do that. I'm like, I'm either eating or I'm on the phone, you piece of shit. You show off.
But I'm gonna tell you why you should and shouldn't hate them. Yo, you should hate them. It's because but you shouldn't. You should though. But you shouldn't. It's because they have gotten away from, or we've been taught to think about what's next instead of what's now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to be up on, did Robert Downey Jr. hang himself? Did Robert Downey Jr. jump off a building? I'm not saying Robert Downey Jr. did this. But I'm saying or did so and so stab a motherfucker, or did so and so get stabbed, or because I want to be able to like talk to you about what's going on in the now.
Yeah. Instead
of talking about, hey man, it's a sweet ass butterfly. You see that butterfly over there? That motherfucker, purple ass butterfly. You see what he did? He was on that dandelion.
Right.
And that's so fucking cool that we still got dandelions. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to talk to you about the mundane.
Yeah.
I love the mundane is why this earth is here.
Yeah. Well, if you look at it, if you get caught up in the way the social media moves now, it's like a bunch of fast flowing rivers of information, but the information don't ever stay put because there's so much of it. So it's always moving. And basically you got to look and see which stream you want to jump in.
Yeah.
But when you jump in it, it just takes you.
No.
And you just end up wherever it ends. Right. You know what I mean? That's why it's funny how, like, when I first got social media, I did all the social media shit that people do that when they get on it. You know what I mean?
What was your first social media?
Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I did the same shit people do. I DM'd chicks from high school.
Yeah.
I argued Facebook. And got mad at people on shit that they said or I said in comments and this and that. I did that. Yeah. I posted pictures of my family all over it.
And probably posted pictures of you in different spots. Like, hey man, this check out this dog.
All that flexing.
Yeah,
silly shit.
Check out we here. So
And the thing is, you find out real quick, you're just doing that for everybody else.
Yes.
Like I don't give a fuck about half his shit, but you try to keep up the Jones, first day of school pictures, soccer practice, all the dumb shit. But the funny thing is, you just giving your family up to the world, giving your child. Your child ain't got no social media, but she's all over it. And the funny thing is, I mean, I don't think anybody. I was like, motherfucker, I was hungover in that picture, but I look like Father of the Year. You know what I'm saying? But the wild thing about it is, to me, is like looking at it now, because now I've learned to only use it as a tool of media marketing and promotions. You'll never see me. I might drop a video that might be saying something philosophical on it, but you don't even see me get. I don't do it for that no more. Like, to me, like it's a fool's errand, and it's dangerous. But it's wild thinking back to it and being in that rat race of social media, and this is what they do on Facebook, the likes. And I remember being enamored by that when it came, because like it just seemed like that's what this was. At first to me?
I want to tell you this, man, and I'm a generation removed from you, so or removed or backwards or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. I say removed without knowing how to use that word. But check, man. I
got more time in the game than
got more time in the game. My social media when I was coming up was a newspaper.
Right.
If you get in a newspaper, motherfuckers know. Even if people don't read the newspaper, people who read the newspaper were talking about what's in the newspaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the news or on the if you're on TV, if you're on TV and in the newspaper, man, that means some shit.
Yeah.
And newspapers cost. It wasn't even free. So it's like motherfuckers had to pay to know what the fuck was going on. And with gatekeepers, with you know, well, you got a paywall and you got gatekeepers. So there was a double fucking gauntlet that you had to go through to get any kind of notoriety, unless you did something stupid, and then you could. But even like coming back to you with Facebook, it's like you said, that was to you, that was your infancy. You know what I'm saying? That was your infancy into social media. But
as far as the digital social media we speak of now, but of course I remember before that, so I do remember when the newspaper was the joint. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that you don't.
Honestly, to me, now that I think about it, I think when we were talking about different, I think one of the that I can remember first two social media forums I can remember being in is bars and barbershops.
Yep.
You know,
bars and barbershops.
Because when I was a little kid, my grandmother managed bars, and she would take me in on Friday nights.
Those are social media.
But I would see all the politicking and the conversation.
Me saying this, yeah.
And then, of course, when you go in a barbershop, that's like, to this day, that is the public square for men.
Still, that's the public square. Exactly. It's when men are being the most vulnerable, because
every barbershop is kind of like a country club. More like a secret society of sorts.
I wouldn't say secret society. I would be like, this is the place that you go. That's the more exchange of ideas. It's the more the market of ideas that some fucking Supreme Court justice came up with. Market of ideas. That the real market of ideas is the barbershop, because men feel like they're the most vulnerable because it's like I'm coming here for you as another guy to make me look good.
Yeah.
For other women or you know, opposite sex. I'm coming here to make you feel so that you can make me feel good about who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that I can be more confident and maybe get more women or whatever. And but so at the same time, that guy who's the barber is like, oh, this is what you're doing? Okay, cool. And he's like, it's like the time that the men are most vulnerable with other men. So we can be, if we're gonna be that vulnerable to go and let another guy make me look good, then we can talk about how we feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like a place that we can like decompress, be honest, say what we gotta say, do what we do, and then I came to a standpoint where like I don't need that. And I'm not saying that we don't need the social media of barbershops, but I just felt like I don't want to pay someone to cut my hair, which I could just shave my shit and I'm good. But I still want that camaraderie. I still want to be able to and so I guess the digital space is the place that I can go to assuage that not assuage, but to take care of that urge.
But does it do it though for you?
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Like talking to people on Facebook, does it feel like you're in a barbershop?
It really fucking doesn't, man.
It
really fucking doesn't.
It's something different. You know why though? You know what it feels like though?
What it feel like?
Even if you're in a barbershop with security cameras, it still to me don't feel like my conversation is being encroached on like it does on the internet. And I ain't talking about, and I'm not talking about other people commenting. I'm talking about who
and that's
is on the other side of this mirror.
This black mirror.
But somehow in my soul of souls, I can feel these motherfuckers back there. I can feel them looking at us right now.
I can't. I don't. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because maybe it's because I'm quite a bit older than you. And that's probably you know what? I'm not gonna leave that. I'm gonna give you my real. It's because I can't spend my energy worrying about who's not here.
No,
in my presence.
What
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But my thing is, I don't feel like I ever spend time worrying about it.
I know you don't.
I just always know that they're there,
dude.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. You know what? They're there.
Yeah,
they're there.
But it's just weird to me because, like I said, even with like a security camera in a barbershop talking, I still don't get that same feeling of somebody's lurking. I don't feel like a fish in a tank.
No, I don't. No, don't. I never feel.
That's what I feel like putting anything on social media. I feel like a fish in a tank and somebody just looking through the glass, pecking at me.
You know what? Yes, you just put a fish in the tank.
That's how I feel.
But it's a fish in the tank.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
a fish in the tank. So it's like you know who you are. I know who I am.
Yeah,
social media might not. I'm gonna tell you something. Unless I know I did something, unless I know that I did, people can accuse me of doing anything that they wanted to accuse me of. But if I know I didn't, I didn't. I will never ever do anything. Just like absolutely, I can say this without batting an eye. I will never fucking do anything so heinous to another human being that I have to kill myself.
Oh yeah, I don't feel the same way.
I won't. I
don't either. Because even if I did something,
I won't.
The absolute like chop somebody up into sushimi to gain that reaction from me, you had it coming.
But exactly. They may have had it coming. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
If somehow I do that to somebody, that's what I'm saying. You really did some foul shit.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
I'd probably gladly go to prison for it.
And I have to know that you did that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that on someone. Like I have to have seen you do some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
I have to. And what did you do? And then I'll fuck you up.
And what I'm saying is, if somehow you provoke that emotion out of me, I'm not going to care about the repercussions. But because you done made me to the point where I can't care about them.
Social media has the term social media makes no sense.
All right, let's hear it.
It makes no sense, man. Okay. So there's media. there are mediums or media, different forms, painting, writing, spoken word, music, to get information out.
Yeah.
Right? This media. And then there's society, which means that we interact with one another. This society means that we have a societal connection simply because of our cultures or our proximities or our like I have to interact with you. There's something that compels me to enter. So that's societal.
No.
So social media is a what do you call it? Oxymoron.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, social.
Okay.
So society and media are both nouns, but social is an adjective, and then media is the noun. It's like it's the same shit. It's like a suspenseful thriller.
Yeah.
It's like
it sounds like every Donald Trump speech.
Yeah.
It's big, it's huge.
It's
like,
big, huge.
Yeah, we got it. We got it the first time.
It's totally fucking yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's totally fucking motherfucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's totally.
He's like, I hate him. He's awful. I hate him. Like you said,
I don't give a fuck about it.
You said it. You said it once. No, I'm just saying like how he would talk. It was always like he would reiterate the same shit. Like, all right,
okay, yeah, whatever.
Can we get another sentence?
Yeah. And no, it's bigly, hugely. It's bigly, hugely. Like it's fucking magnificently horrific, terrifically. Like what the fuck? Anyway. It's so social media in and of itself makes no sense because we have to use medium to be social.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Hey, and let's let our next I gotta pee, man. Let's let our next topic be gravity.
Gravity?
Did we do gravity?
No.
You
know what's funny? I almost thought we did.
Let's do gravity.
But I know you got a bit on it. That's where I know I heard it. So we wrapping it?
We wrapping it.
We out of here. All right, folks. Until the next time.
Ace Hill Production.